So there's been quite a lot of discussion the last couple of days about this game. I'm on Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Just overall some just weird performance that I noticed on stream the other day, and after having a look around online, definitely seems to be some weirdness going on in the games. I am on my 5090 here. Now, I'm currently at 4K. You can see that in here, 3840 by 2160. And I'm at 100% resolution scale, so you can see that here at the top, which essentially I'm running DLAA, which it says that at the bottom there. So this is still native 4K in theory, but when I come into Optiscaler here at the bottom, I'll try and make this a bit larger when I edit the video, but you can see I'd be obviously expecting to be rendering here at 3840 by 2160, which is obviously 4K, but I'm actually rendering at 2573 by 1448. It looks to be that it's actually forcing DLSS quality, which I'm assuming this is probably going to be around 67%, which would be DLSS quality. So that's kind of obviously pretty weird, because I noticed at least this seemed to only be a thing since the 1.3 patch. On day one, it didn't seem to notice that at all. It's only since that patch. But what that'll do is that if I then come into here and go down to 67% resolution scale, which this would obviously be DLSS quality at this point, but you can see at the bottom current level quality, you'll notice that there's actually no difference to my FPS at all, because if I now come into here, into Optiscaler again, you can see I'm still rendering at the same resolution, 2573 by 1448. My resolution's not changed at all, my performance hasn't changed at all, although from obviously the graphics settings menu, I've gone from native to obviously DLSS quality, so it looks like it's enforcing a 60, well, the max that I can go is 67% resolution scale, which I don't think I've ever seen anything so deceptive from developers in a game. The idea from the patch 1.3 was to obviously try and improve performance. The only way they've actually done that is by capping your resolution in which you can render the game at. Essentially, there's been no changes to optimization at all. It just, you can no longer render at native, basically, which is quite shocking, to be honest. I'm hoping that it's going to get reverted or some sort, because for me, obviously the main issue is the fact that in the actual game settings, it tells you you're at native, which you aren't, which seems pretty nuts to be seeing in a game. If I drop this down, so if we go down to performance here, you can see that now at the bottom, current level performance, you'll see my FPS does actually go up to about 124 there. And then if we come into Optiscaler, you'll at this point now see that I'm actually, you know, the rendered resolution has actually changed. It's dropped down to 1080p, so 1920 by 1080. And then upscaling back up to 4K. Overall, pretty shocking, really. One thing I have noticed from having a look around online and sort of listening to other people, it seems to only affect the Steam version of the game. I am currently on the Steam version, and like I say, I'm on my 5090, so in the patch notes it said it's only restricted on select GPUs, but this obviously is, you know, the best gaming GPU you can have currently, so I'm assuming on the Steam version every GPU is restricted, whereas on the Game Pass version it doesn't seem to have the same restrictions. At least on the 5090 it doesn't look like it's restricted, so there seems to be some sort of difference there between the Game Pass and Steam version. So do let me know in the comments if you have played this game, what GPU you're on, and whether you've also seen a similar issue since the 1.3 patch, and hopefully I'll catch you next time.